Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2016 Bobcat E85 excavator that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know, and then of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces, show you that the pins are fairly tight up here, show you the hydraulics are nice and strong, let you hear the engine. Track it forward and backwards, show you that it turns strong to both directions. As always, if you are in the market for a used excavator, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for machines find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a 2016 Bobcat E85 cab, heat, air. It's got the front blade, it's got a hydraulic thumb, 2-speed travel, Yanmar diesel, 18-inch digging bucket, 18,960 pound operating weight. This one is the long arm. It's got 3,432 hours. Starts up, runs good. Here in a little bit, we'll fire it up. We'll show you these pins up here are fairly tight. I kind of just messed around with it here a little bit ago. These pins are pretty tight. Hydraulics are nice and strong. So looking up at everything here, nice and close. Thumb's in decent shape. That bucket's good. The boom and stick are both good. Just a little bit of scratches here and there. Nothing out of the ordinary on a used excavator. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on either the boom or the stick. Everything looks good there. The blade's nice and straight, no big dents or dings or gouges in that blade. Back side of the blade's nice and straight. I don't see anywhere that's been patched or welded on. No cracks or welds anywhere. Back there. When we fire it up, I'll show you that these pins up here are nice and tight as well. Just all the pins have just a little bit of play, but they are far from sloppy. Fairly tight. Looking at the tracks here, the track on this side, I'm gonna say we're at least 65-70% tread life. I think I'm being very fair there. There's lots of life left there. No real weather checking to speak of. Sprocket on this side, as you can see, is pretty good. Lots of life left there on that sprocket. And then looking at the side rail here on the undercarriage, still retains some of that gray paint. Everything looks pretty good there. Taking a look at the machine itself, at the sheet metal up here, nice and straight up here in the front. As you can see, that gray paint is actually pretty good, fairly bright and reflective still. Has some scuffs and stuff here. You can see a couple scuffs there, but pretty straight. One small little bit of a dent there and a couple scuffs in the paint, scratches, excuse me, there. Fairly straight coming around this side. Sheet metal's pretty good there. Coming around to the back, that whole backside, everything's pretty darn straight. Backside of the cab looks good. The counterweight's pretty straight. No big gouges or dents or dings there. Nothing out of the ordinary. A couple little scratches here and there. Look down here underneath. On the bottom side, everything's pretty dry here. Coming around this way. This engine enclosure's in good shape. No big dents or dings or nothing's busted there. I think these are plastic, yes, so nothing's busted there. A couple little scratches here and there. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Honestly, pretty nice. Again, coming around this side, looking at the sheet metal here, some scuffs and scrapes here, a couple scratches. One ding here. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there's a little bit of a dent there. Pretty common area where they get dents. It's not awful, but there is a dent there. Everything looks pretty good up here. Taking a look at the track on this side. As you can see, it matches up really well to the other side. Lots of tread life left there. Really no weather checking to speak of. Sprockets on this side, again, pretty darn good. Lots of life left there. And the side rail here on the undercarriage, again, still has some of that gray paint there. Everything looks pretty good here. Looking at this side of the boom and the stick, again, that white paint's pretty doggone bright. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on this side. Everything looks pretty good there. Take a good look at that thumb and that bucket. The bucket's in pretty good shape there. No big dents or dings in that bucket. Teeth all seem to be good. Back side of the bucket seems to be nice and straight. All these cylinders seem to be pretty darn dry. Come over here and we'll take a look at the engine. All right, like we said, Yanmar diesel. Everything's nice and clean up here on the top. Nice and dry in there. No oil or diesel running down the side of the block. Pretty darn clean in here. I don't know how well you guys can see in there. Radiator looks nice and clean. The fins look good in there. Try to stay still longer on everywhere so you can kind of look and see. Everything back here by the pump looks good. Down in there, there's no pools of oil or diesel down here. We'll go around the side, look at the cab, operator station. All the glass is good. I'm not seeing any cracks or spider webbing in any of the glass. All looks pretty good. Right here, right when you step in, everything looks pretty good. Floor mat's in good shape. No big cuts or tears in the floor mat. It's actually pretty clean. A little bit of a cut right there. Taking a look at the seat here. That bottom cushion's pretty good. Two little spots right there. They're not really all the way through, but starting to get a little wore thin right there. The back cushion looks pretty good. Headrest good. Both armrests are in good shape. Climb up in here. You can see that all that plastic's still in really good shape. Not all faded out. There's some scratches in this plastic up here is kind of like a silverish tone. And you see there's a couple little scratches here and there, but overall pretty clean in here. This operating stick here, joystick for the excavator's in pretty good shape. Your buttons are good. The dash, everything up here looks good. I'll turn that key on here. Well, that's powering up. Take a look at this other side. This joystick over here, everything looks good there. It's in good shape. All the toggles and buttons are in good shape. A little bit of a gouge there I didn't see in that armrest when it was up. HVAC controls, everything's down there. Everything looks good there. Everything looks good on that dash. Digital display. Both the sticks, your drive sticks look good. Everything's in good shape there. Same thing down there. Now I'm getting the floorboard a little muddy and dusty. I don't know how well you guys can see it there. 34, 32 on the hours. Door shut. All right, like I said, it's a 2016 E85. I didn't get the door shut all the way. 34, 32 on the hours. I'll get that door shut. We'll get that hood shut. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you.